Hello there, I'm Jordan Owen, and as you can see, I'm still a massive piece of shit. Welcome to part 4 of what can only be described, for some fucking reason, I don't know, as the Sarkeesian effect.
Me 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 me. Me 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 me.
Now, just like the last part of this movie, blah 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 blah, Rebecca Watson's a bitch, blah 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 blah, Melanie Hensley's a bitch. You're right, I'm Nick Robulik, and I'm one of the very few arseholes in this movie who actually works in a relevant field to the video game industry. And oh my fucking god, the pizza box made it into the final cut. Pizza box! Jesus H. Bollocking Christ, Jordan. You were the worst filmmaker ever. As for what I have to say though, just like everyone else in this disgusting waste of everybody's time and quite a few idiots' money, I add little of any fucking value. I strawman some bullshit about people getting offended at stuff, and apparently I seem to think that because I had post-traumatic stress disorder sufferers in my family, that means I can completely dismiss the medical claims of anybody I don't like without knowing the first fucking thing about their medical state. Also, if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see Davis Orini's right hand. Yeah, I made it into the movie! No, turn that fucking wetback shit off. I'm a member of the fucking master race. On paper. Davis, can I talk? No, MacArthur, you most certainly not fucking talk, because I am the great and powerful O'Reilly, goddammit. Oh, Davis, will you fuck off? I had a choice in that scene to edit out the fucking pizza box or you, and the pizza box stayed. Does that not fucking tell you something? Roll the movie. Roll the fucking movie! And there's Chanty Binks, whose appearance in this fucking anti-feminist piece of shit is about as unsurprising as the Pope shitting out Catholic bears in the woods. Seriously, this is just fucking obligatory red meat bullshit to the fucking sexist masses of Gamergate. I mean, seriously, how is this footage relevant in any fucking way whatsoever? And of course, in the real movie, I leave the volume up, but fuck that shit, we've all seen this crap before. And also, it's more footage that I do not own, because I, Jordan Owen, am a hypocritical asshole. Then there's Audrea Richards, who is also a fucking bitch, for daring to out two sexist assholes. Also, I mentioned that one of them, who was fired, had 3 kids, as if that fact should absolve him from his responsibility to not be a sexist asshole, or some shit. Hello, boys. I'm Mercedes Carrera, and I'm one of the many fucking people interviewed for this movie that works in the sex industry. I'm a porn star, which is totally not the reason why Jordan wanted to interview me. In terms of what I have to say, who really gives a fuck? It's the same old shit you could hear from any fucking anti-feminist. Why not just look at my cracking tits? Jordan, you seem to be sweating quite profusely. Anyway, I literally end this particular segment, and don't worry folks, I'll be back again later, by saying that misogyny basically doesn't exist, because if someone has a go at you, it's basically because you're probably just being a bitch. And I seem completely oblivious to the misogynistic nature of calling a woman a bitch, but whatever. Toodles. But the worst of all the bitches was this bitch Stephanie Guthrie, who's a total fucking bitch. What a bitch.
Last summer, misogynists were engaged in a virulent hate campaign against Anita Sarkeesian. They besieged her YouTube and Kickstarter pages with misogynist and anti-Semitic comments. They vandalized her Wikipedia page. They drew and photoshopped her into some truly disgusting, violent, pornographic scenes. And worst of all, one man in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, built a video game inviting players to click on a close-up photo of Anita's face and watch bruises and contusions appear. I mean, what is it about the internet that encouraged this guy to publish this game and to put that out there? I'm also talking about a lack of social consequences, like maybe facing a torrent of criticism for your garbage behavior. And in the case of the beat-up Anita Sarkeesian game, it was one thing I couldn't allow to stand. I confronted him with this tweet. The tweet intentionally drew a parallel between his online and offline selves by asking if the game represented his actions IRL, or in real life, if you don't use the internet as much as I do. In another tweet, I suggested employers might just find his game objectionable and notified the Twitter account of his local newspaper. The conversation caught fire, and within an hour, hundreds of Twitter users were participating in some capacity. When I documented the confrontation and Bendelin's response the next morning, the post spread like wildfire, drawing thousands more into the discussion. On a massive scale, people were demonstrating where they stood on the matter, and in doing so, they were drawing new lines in the sand of our social interaction.
Now, Guthrie studied at York University in Ontario, Canada, the same school that Anita Sarkeesian went to, which is apparently relevant because it must therefore be a feminazi indoctrination center or some shit. No, there are absolutely no tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist overtones going on here whatsoever. Now I'm going to describe her outing of Bendelin Spur for his Beat Up Anita game as heinous, because apparently I think that violence against women and incitement to violence against women is super fucking awesome. So shut up, Guthrie, you fucking bitch. Also, when she outed him for this game, she brought a hate mob against him, which is definitely not in any way hypocritical of me to say, as it's not as if being a hateful and abusive mob is one of the core Gamergate characteristics, right? Oh fuck, it totally is. Now I'm going to interview Tim Meehan, who is a bitter old prick with a personal grudge against Guthrie, and he contributed financially to the production of this movie. So I'm definitely going to interview him because he's bound to give a fair and balanced account of how much of a complete bitch Guthrie really is. See, this is what real ethical journalism looks like. Oh my fucking god, just when you think this film can't sink any lower, it just straps on its scuba gear and reaches depths of shit previously thought impossible by modern science.
Hello there, I'm Tim Meehan, and I'm doing a Dalek voice because I've already done a Canadian one for Karen Strahan. And basically, my whole bit in this fucking ridiculous movie is a long way of airing my personal grievances and basically calling Guthrie a corrupt bitch. Seriously, my bit lasts 14 fucking minutes and I say nothing of any real interest. The most entertaining part of my scene is to watch the left-hand side of the screen to see a baffling variety of Jordan Owen's body parts that bob in and out of view. Also, Jordan can't white balance for shit. Seriously, he makes me look like a fucking tomato or something. Then comes the most horrific cutscene in the history of the moving picture.
He's a very angry person. So all these people are there, and they So all these people are there. So all these people are there.
Holy fuck, that's bad.
Look at these fucking bitches. Yeah, sure they got some negative comments and feedback, but fuck it, they're evil. They had it coming to them. Bitches. Hello there, I'm Thunderfoot, and yes, I still have a fucking enormous neck. And for those who are wondering, yes, I'm still a scientist. Now I'm going to try and convince you that I actually give a fuck about real victims, but of course, I don't. Not at all. I'm a prick. Wah, wah, wah. These feminists are just plain professional victims, and let's just ignore the fact that I've made my own little pity party cottage industry, in which I complain like a little fucking child every single time someone criticises me or simply throws back the same shit that I threw at them in the first place. Now it's time I name check Gamergate, because that's always good to keep the Patreon coffers overflowing. I just hope that those idiots never realise or start to question the fact that I suddenly began to pretend to give a fuck about video games when Gamergate made it financially lucrative to do so, and that I'm actually clearly not a fucking gamer at all. But I am, however, a scientist. Did I mention that yet? Hello there, I'm Jim Goad. Now Jordan Owen is going to make a fucking appalling stylistic choice by having me just randomly appear in the corner of the paused Thunderfoot interview for some fucking reason. Anyways, this segment of me talking is basically just a pitifully stupid reintroduction of the fallacy of relative privation, in which I ask the entirely banal question of whether they have microaggressions in sub-Saharan Africa. Now, never mind that of course they have microaggressions there because they have them fucking everywhere, and that regardless of whether or not they did have them, it shouldn't affect how we operate here in the Western world. The truly disgusting thing about my question is that it suggests I give a fuck about the people of sub-Saharan Africa, whereas my writings on the topic of race in the past show that I'm just a nasty racist bastard who only gives a fuck about white people who are exactly like me. I'm a proper cunt. Now let's talk about the mega slut that can only be described as Zoe Quinn. Slut, 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 slut. This is not slut shaming. Slut, 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 slut. Hello there, I'm Brad Wardell, and I'm still a horse's ass. Blah 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 blah. Zoe Quinn's a lying bitch. Hello again, I'm Mallory Nasrallah, and even though I work in the adult industry as an erotic photographer, I'm going to allow myself to be used as a female face to this obvious attempt at slut-shaming Zoe Quinn, because I'm an absolute asshole. I'm also going to tell a number of outlandish stories about Zoe Quinn, and Jordan Owen will not challenge the veracity of any of this because he has a narrative to spin. What a prick. Now Jordan, please help me with denying the slut-shaming aspect of Gamergate's exposing of erotic photos of Zoe Quinn. Holy fuck, we are both truly awful, awful human beings. Hello again, it's me, Jim Goad. I know I was only off the screen for a few fucking seconds there, but Jordan Owen seems to just like dropping me in for no fucking reason really. Anyway, I'm here to strawman the shit out of fucking social justice cunting warriors. Yeah, I'm gonna compare them to people I was in fucking jail with. Because did I already mention I was in fucking jail? I'm a fucking hard case, me. Not just that, but I'm going to compare them to the gang members and pedophiles, 'cause I am a proper dickhead. Seriously, I might actually be the most repulsive person in this movie to this fucking point, but then again, Paul Elam is coming up later. Now anyway, I'm going to compare the social justice warriors who do their activism online to cowards and tell them what a bunch of fucking pussies they are for hiding behind there, 'cause they ain't got the fucking balls to face us one-on-one. Forgetting, of course, that I'm in a fucking movie about Gamergate, which is only on the fucking internet, and most of them do their fucking pathetic bidding behind fucking avatars. Also, Jordan, can you keep audibly agreeing with everything I fucking say, even though I use the word leftism and you're supposedly left-wing? And make sure that your hands are pointing out the bottom left-hand corner of the fucking screen as you take notes about the shit I fucking say. Because seriously, that is in no way distracting for the fucking viewer.
Me 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 me. Me 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 me.
Right. Fuck off, Happy Davis. And fuck off, Angry Davis. Oh, that one landed on the bench. Anyway. See, I made up for it. I didn't throw one last time, so I've thrown two this time. You're welcome, internets.